My name is Anthony Karumba, and of course, in the spirit of oneness, we stood last year, and definitely we wanted to articulate some of the things that are affecting our people in Kenya at large. Bunge, let me tell you, and my fellow Kenyans, it will be a waste of time if we complain and we don't offer a solution that will last and save our people from these problems that we are complaining daily. Number one, good people, right now, the 2025 finance bill, it is out. And if you have actually taken your time and seen what is inside there, the expenditure is increasing. Power. Now, number two, if it comes to the cost of commodities, again, it is going up. And those are some of the things we have complained since last year. Now it is 1 year down the line, we have not seen any difference. And all we are seeing, it is just coalitions coming up. Let me bring you step by step. After the Gen Z's protest, what came later? It is the president dissolved the cabinet, promising us the responsible and accountable government that we were asking for. After that, we saw this broad-based pact, which was born out of this Gen Z's protest. But let me ask you, the changes we were asking for, have we seen anything for the last 1 year? Have we seen anything? Which means our voices amounted to futility. There is a lot of ignorance that is coming from the administration. But we ask ourselves, why is all this happening? Where is the problem? With the Gen Zs, we went astray. And the problem with it is one. There are some individuals who came out to take the opportunity and advantage as leaders of Gen Zs. And they started actually, even some of them started their parties, like of Morara Kebaso and the rest. Kenyans actually raised a lot of money for them, thinking that they had a goodwill for the people. But look at what happened. A few days after they have made their pockets full, they actually forgot the citizens and they went into forming coalitions with the same oppressors and coming to tell us that these are people who have the same vision like us. We saw this gentleman, Morara Kebaso, the other day when Mother Karua was actually launching her party. He was there. We listened to the speech. Look at this. If these are the people that we are saying we are going to change Kenya with, then we are lost. And that is how we will keep complaining, but life will not change. Look at the others who came up, like Sov, the Kasmuel, and the rest. All of a sudden, within no time, after the gentleman was taken through helicopters and taken around the country, the song changed and the gentleman forgot. Let me tell you, as Gen Zs, we are already conned. We are already conned. And let us not forget the pain that we went through in the streets and all over the cities around the country, saying that we need changes. These changes, we have not seen them. Now we are discussing about another finance bill that is coming in a few weeks. My good people, until when shall we live in complaints? And we are seeing nothing. And I told you the other time, Gen Zs, there is no way our voices will make a reason or a change if we are still under the table. We must be on the table so that we can negotiate our things and, talk about the things that affect us. Look at this, my good people. Right now, as we talk, doctors are threatening to go home. Who are going to suffer? It is Kenyans. Sindio? Look at this. What happened the other day? These people are called actually in the National Assembly. The PS for basic education. He cannot even answer. Right now, the current budget that they are taking now to the National Assembly, it does not cater for the examination of our kids. Hii mambo inaitwaje hii? CBC. Our children, they are waiting to sit for the exams come the end of this year. But the government is not even organized for that. The problems after problems. But I will tell you this. There comes a time when we have to say that enough is enough to this politics of conmanship. The gentleman actually came from Wamunyoro and he said, I have the heart of people. And of course, we started actually, he led us with a choir of saying, Ruto must go. We are going to send him home. The question is this. Yes, it is true we are saying Ruto must go. After that, do we have a solution? If at all this coalition we are seeing of Gachagua is what we are expecting to come and bring us changes, then as Kenyans, we are hoodwinked. This is a lie. Look at this, my good people. Gachagua, when Gachagua was in this administration, he was the #1 person who was actually channeling and, trying to lobby for these affordable houses. Now you are complaining with a loud mouth because you are already outside the table. That is why you are complaining. Today we know if President Ruto comes and says, Gachagua, come, I give you your stake here, he will be quiet and tell us, Ruto, tano tena. If today someone like, let me tell you, if today the same faces we are seeing, what is happening, they want to sell and they want to trade on tribalism so that they can satisfy their own interests. As Kenyans, let me tell you, it comes a time when we have to organize ourselves. If at all we rely on these people that we are seeing, oh, Natembea tuletee kura kutoka Western, Matiang'i kutoka Kisii, Wamunyoro kutoka Mount Kenya, Karonzo from sijui huku. My friend, we are heading nowhere. Let me tell you, last year the reason why we are suffering is because in Kenya, we go to elections and we vote out of emotions, not out of logic. Last time, look at what happened. Good people, look at what happened. Last time when we had 2022 elections, the Kikuyus were gaslighted by this one, Gachagua. He came and told them, Hasras, serikali ya mahasra, serikali ya mamaboga. All of us said we are going to go contrary to Uhuru. So we went to the election so that we could make Uhuru feel bad. Look at you now. A few years down the line, you are complaining. Now this time round, we have to use our brain. If we go to these elections with emotion, we are going to get ourselves into the same trouble. Bunge power! Bunge power! Let me tell you, Bunge. As I finish, Mr. Speaker. Don't finish. Mr. Speaker, as I finish. The Gen Z movement, it is like the same children of Israel one time cried to God and they said, we have suffered, mighty God, and we want to be taken out of this slavery of the oppressors. And the Lord sent them Moses to save them from that. As Kenyan people, you've been complaining all along. The Lord has brought you as we, the young people, to save you from that. And if you want to approve this, look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. This is a young man, Traore, only 34 years. But the kind of changes he's bringing, it's actually liberating his people from poverty. And therefore, as Kenyans, I call on you people, as we move to the next election, let us take away these tribal things. Let us speak with the voice of reason that will liberate our people and bring development to our nation. Thank you very much.